Hello. Today I want to talk about I don't really want to trust people's words anymore if their actions especially don't match up. I've been feeling like a lot lately. I am more online, but people just feel like they just say whatever they want and like they kind of like people pleasers. So I'm trying to like get out of my like habit to just like trusting everything everyone says. And I think I might be a little bit gullible and trusting because I'm one of those idiots who are like, when you can just make up a complete random fact and I go, that one friend goes, really? And they don't even like Google it. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I just believe it right away and I don't even question it. But lately, I've been having really bad experiences with people I genuinely don't think are bad people. It's just they don't understand what they really want. And so sometimes they say things and they don't end up doing them. So it's kind of like yeah, you might have really good intentions while you're doing that. But at the same time, it's like if you're not doing what you said, then why are you saying it, you know? So, yeah, I'm trying to work on that. And I've been having this a lot recently, but the biggest one was I had a situation with my last partner. We agreed to date after Valentine's Day because I'm still an idiot and I believe in Valentine's Day. I even gave him 25 fucking bucks. I wish I got that money back. But anyways, I decided to give him a gift because that's how I was raised, and I think it's kind of sweet, honestly. And they accepted the gift, and we watched a movie together. It was really great. I don't remember what the movie was. Yeah, I have no clue what the fuck the movie was. That's weird. But anyways, yeah, we watched a movie. Oh, yeah, whatever. But the thing is, after that, we agreed to date and give it a shot. And for a month and 2 weeks, they refused to ever be alone with me. I don't really understand that. And like, they said it's not me, it's like them, or like, just like they're not in the mood for it or whatever, or like they would talk to me in like group chats, but they would never want to be alone with me, which is really weird. Why would you agree dating with someone if you don't want to be alone with them? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But at the time, like most of my relationships have been bad, and I was like so happy to be in a relationship. It took me a while until I was like, all right, what the fuck's going on, right? And like they really sound like they wanted to give it a chance, and they seem like a person who can't really say no. So it kind of just kept going on, and then I'm just trying to be patient until I reached a point where I was just like, okay, what the fuck? Why don't you ever want to hang out with me? And then they just broke it off, and I was like, honestly, at that point, I should have just been reasonable and was like, all right, I understand where it's going. There were the signs, yeah. But I was pissed off because it's like I'm trying to be patient. It's like, why even date me if you're not even gonna try? Because they not once hanged out with me alone or didn't want to do anything. And it's like, why even say you want to date in the first place? Why say you want to make it work? I don't fucking get it. It just literally doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I ended up crashing out a little bit. I was pissed off. I got really upset, and then I threw my little hissy fit for her a little bit. And by hissy fit, I mean I got really sad and laid in my bed. But I did that for like about 3 hours, and then I took a nap. I woke up. I messaged them. I apologized because no matter what, it's still not good to get that upset at someone, boy or girl. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people would probably think it's justified, but like, I just don't like letting that part of me just get out, and I don't want to ever be that upset. So we talked a little bit after, and then we're like, yeah, it's not working. And then I calmed down, I apologized, and they're like, yeah. And then we agreed to talk the next day. And I was like, okay, cool. And then we said we would talk about it. Next day, that woman turned to one of the coldest bitches I've ever seen. Like, one-worded responses, not like responding to me. And then like I went out my way to like, hey, how's it going? Like I saw them, and I kept going the, yeah, it's okay, or like, one-worded responses again, and they're just like walking away, and I didn't really understand what was going on because like I thought we were chill suddenly, so I just didn't think much of it. I thought we were cool, and yeah, I guess we weren't. And the other thing was we had the classic common friend group, right? So we had a bunch of mutual friends. After that happened, I got vanquished from the group, sent to the Shadow Realm because the girl was there longer than me. which is understandable, but it's still kind of upsetting because it feels like most of it was their fault, at least from my point of view. Technically, since there are two partners, it's a tango, a dance, so it is both of your responsibilities, but I'd say 80% was their fault. But you know, just saying, you know, it really hurt. It hurt a lot. I put my trust in this, and this is what I get. I get absolutely destroyed and owned. Then, like, yeah, for like a long time, they wouldn't talk to me. And then until recently, I think 2 months ago, they finally started messaging me after like hard ghosting, saying, we can be friends again. Yay. Yeah, like, I really miss you. We used to be great friends, and I want to rebuild that. And I won't lie, I ghosted the shit out of them for a while because I was just like, man, you're awful. Eventually, after they kept trying to mess with me, I started responding a little bit because I started forgiving. And then, like, once I sent a message first for the first time, I just got, like, first or second time, I got, like, completely ghosted. I was like, oh, cool, I guess. It kind of made it feel like the apology was, like, you know when someone says sorry to you, but not because they're actually sorry, they're just sorry what you might do? And I was back, and around this time, I was back in the friend group because they weren't around that much anymore. They were still in it, but, like, I guess they said it was chilled out, so it was like, okay, let me back in. But, like, it felt like an apology to more so, like, save face kind of thing, which is really fucking scummy. At least from my point of view, that's the only reason I could think why they did it. Because it's like, why say sorry and then, like, that you want to be friends again, not even try to be friends. I don't fucking get it. It just literally... It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. And I don't want to deal with it. And then after, I think today, I was just complaining about it. And then I just finally said, you know what? I'm done with this person. I don't fucking care. It's like, it's one of those things where I just don't think I could ever be friends with that person again. Which is kind of weird because, like, on one hand, it feels really bad being like, I love this person. And now I'm to the point where I'll never talk to him again. Like, a part of me feels like if you really love someone, your heart should be like a little bit more open to forgiveness. But I guess it's because my heart was so open that I can't forgive what happened. Because I was a little destroyed after that. I was torn to shreds. And what's it called? Most of my relationships don't go well. I've not had one good relationship. I think my best one, honestly, a month long. And it didn't go that well because I ended it. I know, I'm not a good person. It's because they were extremely needy at the time. And one of my family members was passing away. Probably the only person in my family I would generally call, like, the nicest person. I think most of us are not that good people, but they were, like, really nice. But anyways, they passed away. And the relationship was, like, there was a lot going on, and they were getting, like, really needy, and I just couldn't do both at the same time. And I just, like, when they passed away and they were getting sicker and sicker, I was getting, like, into, like, worse mental states to the point where it was like, I don't know if you ever had, like, someone you really care about gone, but I was, like, in such a bad mood, I think I could, like, a lot of bad things could happen. You know, I shouldn't say it on YouTube, but, like, a lot of bad things could happen around me, and I don't think I'd care. You know, that kind of bad stuff. I don't know how toxic it can be on YouTube, but it felt like if, like, other things happened that were, like, historically, like, extremely tragic, they would not faze me in the slightest. I was, like, I wouldn't talk to anyone. I was constantly staring at the ground. It really affected me. So, yeah. Now after all this, I just want to, like, not really trust in people's words as much. Which kind of sucks because sometimes that's all you have to do. Especially if you're, like, an online dweller like me. You have to, like, trust people's words. But, like, if I don't try, things are not going to get better, right? So I have to keep trying. But I have to keep trusting. But, like, at the very least, now, if their actions don't match up, like, if they say they want to be my friend and they're literally making no effort, honestly, fuck that person. I can't fucking be bothered to do it anymore. It's too much. And it just sucks that I'm at the point where I just can't trust people's words alone. I need them to act. Or maybe I'm at the point where I should have been like this for a while. And honestly, even though I'm going through this and it sounds like really negative, and I've had all these bad experiences, I'm probably the most content I've been in a bit. I think I have good friends. I wish I had a better living situation, but, like, the economy's so fucked that, like, what can you freaking do at this point? I think the only negative I really have is relationships. I guess Twitch streaming could go better, but what can you do about that one, right? But yeah, other than relationships, I think everything else is pretty good. Wish I made more money, but yeah. Relationships are hard, man. And I think it's only getting harder with all the, like, changes. Like, everything being, like, a dating app and all that. It's just getting harder and harder. Which kind of sucks in its own way because I don't understand how, like, people keep getting... It feels like I'm surrounded by a lot of people in relationships, and I'm just like, where do you find these people? I don't fucking get it. It doesn't make sense. How do you find all this happiness and all that? Yeah. I don't know. And also, the last story I told, the one with the fucking chick taking my, third wheel virginity away from me, she also kind of fell to that same category, because it's like, why would you say you want to hang out and be, like, friends and stuff if you cancel us going to food twice, but you don't even do the basic etiquette of rescheduling? If you don't even do the basic etiquette of that, that says that you don't want to be friends with me. Oh shit, my friend's getting invaded. 1 second. Okay. I got distracted for a slight second because I was looking at I was watching my friend stream and he was taking a piss, or like he was AFK at the bonfire in Dark Souls. And I saw someone invade and I had to stop the recording to save my guy. But yeah, overall, I'm not trusting people's words alone now. I need actions, and more than ever, I need people who give mutual, like, effort to me. I cannot do one-sided effort anymore. It just hurts too much, man, anymore. Like, and it really sucks because I care and I want to reach out to more people. It's part of the fun of life. That's why I stream, and that's why I try to make a fucking even Discord, because I just want to connect with all these people. But some people, man, it's like, it's easy to say the right answers, but it's hard to do them. But, yeah, I just wanted to rant about this because, you know, that was on my mind today. So, yeah. Alright, peace.